Hi everyone, and welcome to our video on whether UK house prices should be capped. The UK has been facing a housing affordability crisis for years now, with house prices in many areas rising faster than wages, making it increasingly difficult for people to get on the property ladder. One potential solution that has been proposed is to introduce a cap on house prices. In this video, we're going to explore the pros and cons of this policy and whether it could be an effective way to make homes more affordable for everyone. Pros of capping UK house prices. One of the biggest advantages of capping house prices is that it could make homes more affordable for first-time buyers and low-income households. In recent years, many people have been priced out of the housing market altogether, with average house prices in some areas of the UK far exceeding what most people can afford. Another advantage of capping house prices is that it could help to prevent a housing bubble and reduce the risk of a housing market crash. Over the past few decades, the UK housing market has experienced several booms and busts, with prices rising rapidly before inevitably falling back down. Finally, capping house prices could help to reduce wealth inequality. In recent years, the UK has seen a dramatic increase in the wealth gap between homeowners and renters, with homeowners enjoying huge gains in property values while renters struggle to make ends meet. Cons of capping UK house prices. However, there are also some potential drawbacks to capping house prices. One concern is that a cap could discourage property developers from building new homes, leading to a shortage of housing supply. Developers may be less willing to invest in new projects if they know that they won't be able to charge as much for the finished homes, potentially exacerbating the current housing crisis. Another concern is that a cap could lead to a decline in house prices, which could negatively impact homeowners who have already invested in property. For many people, their home is their biggest asset, and a drop in house prices could wipe out much of their wealth. Finally, a cap on house prices could also lead to a decline in the quality of housing stock. Developers may be less willing to invest in higher quality materials or features if they know that they won't be able to recoup the cost through higher prices. Alternatives to capping UK house prices. While capping house prices may have some benefits, there are also several alternative policies that could help to address the issue of housing affordability. One option is to increase funding for social housing, which would provide more affordable homes for low-income households. Another option is to introduce rent controls, which would limit the amount that landlords could charge for rent. Finally, policymakers could look at ways to encourage more private investment in the housing market. For example, they could introduce tax breaks for developers who build affordable housing, or provide incentives for first-time buyers to invest in property. By taking a more holistic approach to the housing market, we could help to ensure that everyone has access to decent. In conclusion, while capping UK house prices may have some potential benefits, it also has some significant drawbacks that must be considered. There are alternative policies, such as increasing funding for social housing or introducing rent controls, that could help to address the issue of housing affordability without some of the negative consequences of a house price cap. Ultimately, the solution to the UK's housing crisis will likely require a multifaceted approach that takes into account the needs of both renters and homeowners. Thank you for watching, and please let us know your thoughts on this important topic in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos on important issues.